What's going on, everybody? Sean Johnson here, and I have a very, very quick but a very, very important message I'd really like to share with all y'all right now. Now, right now, as you recognize, we're actually coming upon the last couple days of the month of January in the year 2016. And usually at the beginning of the year, we all set these resolutions, set these goals that we plan on accomplishing throughout the year. And usually about 3 to 4 weeks in, what happens is we end up shying away from those things that we originally set for ourselves. And it's usually because when you make a conscious decision, the devil works his hardest, right? It's like this little guy of fear just pops on your shoulder, asking you dumb questions like, "Do you really want to do this? Is this really for you?" That type of stuff, right? And I'm gonna use like a real quick example of something like that. I'm quite sure a lot of people don't even pay attention to, right? So let's say you're in the gym, you're trying to like lose X amount of pounds. You're in the gym, you're going hard like the first 2 weeks. About a third week, you just have this hard week at work, or you have a hard day at work, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you're like, "Man, I'm not really feeling the gym today," right? Or you're driving down the road, you see this big billboard that says McPick $2, and now you have the craving for this food that you know you don't need, but you go get it. And then that decision, that action just continues on, so you fall back into those bad habits, and now you like messed up for the whole year. Now you're gonna wait for a whole another year before you get back on your New Year's resolution, right? That's usually how it happens. I mean, I've been guilty of it. I mean, it is what it is. It's like it's life, right? But guys, just understand the year 2016 right now, it has to be all about consistency. It has to be all about consistency. The one thing the devil cannot battle is a person that's consistent, a person that believes in himself, and a person that has faith. The devil cannot battle a persistent person that just will not give up. Just can't. But it's like there's also like this other thing that a lot of people don't really recognize that's the obstacle to them. A lot of times that thing or that person is standing right next to them. Could be your girlfriend. Could be your best friend. Maybe just the circle of people you hang around. Now, dudes, I'm not saying side out your girlfriend. You get smacked, bro. That ain't my problem. I ain't do that. But I'm just saying, just be aware of like what goes on, like what you have around you. Like it's crazy because I think about this. It's about 3 to 4 dudes that's told me the same thing just this week alone. Like 3 or 4 different people. It's pretty much y'all all know that saying where they say hang with 4 rich people, you become the fifth, or you hang with 4 broke people, you become the fifth. That type of thing. I know we've all heard it, but it's actually real life, man. Proverbs 13:20, directly from the Bible states, "For those who walk with the wise become wise. For those who walk with fools suffer harm." Right? It's real life. It's real life. And guys, you guys just have to understand. Listen, it's time to grow up. I mean, there's not a problem with like gaining new friends. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the way I look at it, man, look, you either grow up with me or you get lost. It is what it is. So big. You know what I'm saying? Like none of us have time to be trying to look in the past. You know what I'm saying? To pull, pull people up. It's like they either want it or they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't let that other person hinder you. You gotta understand everything that you guys are trying to accomplish. It's like you really guys just have to focus on the future. For those who don't see themselves in your future, let them stay in the past. Let them stay in the past. All right. So you focus on the future, but the thing is about the future, it's not here yet. So what does that mean? Only thing you have is right now. This present moment is the only thing that you have. Like when you recognize that there is no past or no future. There's only right now. The past is the past. There's nothing you can do about it. The future is not here yet. So the only thing you can do about the future is do whatever you got to do now to create that future. Because you understand, everything that we do is to create that world that we want. All the people that we hang around or network with, all the decisions that we make, all the things that we buy is to create a world that we all consciously want to live in. Right? So understand, whatever you do right now creates that future. So if you want to lose those 20 pounds, guess what you got to do? Get your ass in the gym. Work out. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you have to do. Like if you want this financial barrier around your family in the future, guess what? You got to plant that seed now. Whatever it is, whatever like investing you have to do, whatever promotions you got to get, whatever like business you got, whatever you got to do to accomplish that, you got to do it. But you can't dwell on the fact that it ain't here yet or it seems so far away. You just got to take whatever action you got to take now and make it happen. Point blank. There's nothing else. But understand the only way you're going to get that point is going to have to be consistent. All right? So people just understand this thing called consistency. We all have to deal with it. We all have to develop this trait. We all need to become more consistent in our faith, more consistent in our belief, more consistent in our businesses, more consistent in achieving our goals, more consistent in our relationships, more consistent in our development. That's what we have to do. We just have to, man, like everyone just needs to write this word on the wall, consistent. Consistency needs to be written somewhere. Like you see it every day. You need to understand that. Because consistency right now is going to be everything. So, man, just be aware of the things that's going on around you, bro. It's a crazy world out here right now. A crazy world. And all this stuff ain't doing nothing but trying to deter us from accomplishing or doing whatever the hell we need to do. So, bro, man, like, get up. Grow up. Man, like, I got my own growing I got to do. That's cool. I accept that. But do you accept yours? Hey, look, man. Look, it's Sean Johnson, man. Y'all be good.